What is up, guys? It's Saturday and I'm back. Unfortunately there's not going to be a top 10 video uploaded this weekend either. Reason being, last week I had a bad neck and I didn't want to sort of sit here and edit for multiple hours. This week I have, like, the lower part of my back has been twitching sort of all day so far. It was twitching yesterday, so I've been trying to do some sort of physio exercises, some weights to kind of build the strength of my shoulder up, and I appear to have tweaked my kind of lower shoulder as well in the process. So basically this whole side of my body is fucked, so that is the reason why there is no properly edited top 10 video today. But I do have some pickups. Unfortunately I've not been able to stick to the schedule so far. Well, I have, but I haven't, in a way, because I said I was going to do the top 10 video and it's not, you know, surfaced. But we do have a pickups video, so I am kind of, you know, when I say I'm going to be uploading videos, I am uploading them, but they're just the different type of video. So yes, pickups instead. First of all, digitally for the PS4, a couple of weeks ago, I've not mentioned it in the past couple of weeks, I picked up NBA Live 18. I'm actually really impressed with it. I know a lot of the sort of Americans that play NBA 2K18, you know, the 2K series, they aren't so impressed with NBA Live 18, but they're more into the sport. You know, they have a vested interest in it, pardon the pun, you know, they wear vests. Yeah, they have more interest in the sport, and they've been playing the games for longer. The last basketball game I played at any sort of length was probably NBA Ballers on the PS2. I did play the sequel as well, NBA Ballers Chosen One, but that was nowhere near as good as the original. So yeah, that is pretty much the extent of how far into basketball games I am. And moving on, I also, you goddamn irritating PC. Moving on, I'll just turn the sound off on that. Yeah, moving on, I also picked up last night Yakuza Kiwami, which is basically a rehash of the first game. The first game had, like, I think it had Michael Madsen and Mark Hamill doing the you know, dubbed voiceovers, but Yakuza Kiwami's got the Japanese speech with the subtitles, which I prefer, to be honest, because so far in that series I've completed number 3 and number 4, which were both entertaining games. I've also played 5, but 5 is a very daunting prospect because it's a lot bigger than the other games in the series. And I've also completed Yakuza Dead Souls, so I played a little bit of that game and I'm pretty impressed so far. The graphics are great, and it's just Yakuza. It's crazy. Half of it's crazy and half of it's really serious, but it's a cool game, definitely. So moving on to actual physical pickups, I have 3 of them here. I have some Good Boy Dog Summit or others. They're obviously not that inside the box. There is a game in there, and this big fucking thing. Now these 2 here, this one and this one, were the 2 things I was trying to track down with the Royal Mail. They actually delivered it today. I managed to get redelivery on it eventually, second time round. Do not, if you're going to sell something on eBay, do not fucking package it like this. This is a game in here that would fit through my door, but some idiot has packaged it like this. God knows why. But yeah, it's so, I mean, it makes it more entertaining to pick it up because I've got a box to open, because I've not opened this yet. But yes, it's very annoying when you can't actually get the thing because you're at work, and yeah, you can't be in to get your package. So I'm just cutting this open here. Try not to cut my face off or something while I'm doing it. Oh, I'm making a mess. Right, fuck the knife. There we go. So I see some bubble wrap in there. And if I pull this out, thou shalt see, eventually, we have in here mass destruction for the Sega Saturn, which is interesting because I didn't realise this part of the case was also kind of silvery. Is that a word? Yes, silvery must be a word. Yeah, that's kind of silvery as well. Disc looks pretty damn mint for a Saturn game that usually would rattle around in its box in transit. So yeah, this is a top-down kind of shooter. There's another game that's similar to this. Is it Summit Fire? Can't think off the top of my head. There was going to be a Saturn version of the game I'm thinking of, but then it got cancelled. Something Fire. Might be Friendly Fire. I'm not 100%, but yes, that's another one to tick off on the old Saturn collection. I've got my trusty Sharpie here and my full list of Sega Saturn PAL games there to tick them all off because I'm sad and pathetic like that. This one is from the Germans and is also annoyingly packaged. It's fucking like, who has a letterbox that wide? Nobody. So don't bloody package it like this. If I can get into this thing, what do we have here? Right in the middle, a load of leaflets, blah de blah de blah, and in a bag, a little Ziploc bag with some tape on it. In the middle of all of that, we have Striker 96, which is actually one of the very few sports titles that I don't own for the Saturn yet. And this looks not bad. There's some minor surface scratches on there, but the box looks nice enough, and the manual's in there. The manual looks pretty fucking trying to get stuff in frame here. Yeah, the manual looks pretty nice as well. And last and least, probably, we have this one here, which obviously did fit through my letterbox, and this only cost me something like £1.90, so they definitely weren't going to send this one recorded, so this just slotted straight through the letterbox the other day. And if I get into this, see, I got my Swiss Army knife out and everything and barely used it. It is chill for the PS1 disc only. The other day I did a pickup video where I picked up Red Zone. That was it's like £6.50 or some no, I think it was £6.10 or something trivial like that, and I had £8 to spend that were the channel earnings, and the remaining £1.90 I spent on this game, which I used to have. This is one of my original kind of childhood PS1 titles I used to own. It's a mediocre snowboarding game, and I would have liked to pick it up in a box, but you ain't going to get anything in a box for £1.90, and I just thought, well, it goes towards some sort of collection that I'm trying to complete, so I'll get the disc only, because for less than £2 you're not going to get anything on eBay really that isn't just a disc only, you know, PS1, PC, something shit. So yeah, that's why I picked that one up. So there we go, 3 physical pickups there for you. I'm going to mark them off on the full Sega Saturn PAL checklist. Is there anything else to say? I don't believe there is. So thanks for watching and goodbye.